On March 7th, 12 people were arrested at Senator Susan Collins' office in Bangor in protest of more American dollars and lives being lost in Iraq. Robert Shetterly is the artist who painted the Americans Who Tell the Truth series and was one of those protesters.
Civil disobedience is an extraordinary tactic. What you're saying is, I'm going to break this law on purpose because I have a great respect for the law. That if I break this law and allow you to put me in jail, that if I then go through the court is going to recognize that the law itself is counter to the ideas and ideals of our Constitution, and the law will be changed, and we will have then better law. Great stories I like to tell is about Rosa Parks being arrested on that bus. When the cops finally came on the bus to arrest her, she looked at them and said, I give you my permission to arrest me. She was in charge. She understood that it was her dignity and her willingness to sacrifice there that was going to possibly make a difference. And it's those kinds of things when you can use your art, which I'm trying to do now, is saying, look at these good people. We can be like them. We can make those sacrifices, and it actually will make our communities stronger. The unfortunate fact is that at the very moment that our Constitution was signed in 1787, and it didn't give rights to over half of the population of the country. Didn't free the slaves, didn't give freed blacks, Indians, Native Americans, poor whites their full rights. When it didn't do that, it created the necessity of dissent to try to make the country live up, to walk the walk and talk the talk, to do what it said it was going to do. If we actually believe what Lincoln said when he said it's a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, we the people have to insist on that. And actually, as much as they tell us that being in the streets or making demonstrations isn't important, it is important. It's very important that we're out there, and it does change things. It does change things. I mean, from my own experience, my own lifetime, I've seen how it changes things. I put myself on the spot, in a way. I paint all these people who have given their lives to trying to make this country live up to its own ideals. And what you finally get is, you have to say, well, what am I doing? Compassion isn't real until we act on it. Then it becomes real. We have to make that step from saying something and even feeling something to actually acting it out. And then it becomes real, and then it begins to not only impress other people with the reality of it, but things can change that way.